Good morning, Streak Advice Nation. Happy Tuesday to everybody. Hopefully you all had a great first day of the month, and we're looking to get into that a little bit more today. Challenging day on the board. Bunch of tennis and soccer and cycling and everything this morning. Should be very fun to play, but we will start getting into that right about now. Okay, so the first thing today we have is we have some cycling, some Tour de France. We'll actually have some tennis first. I'm going with Li Na this morning. I'm picking that. She is the slight favorite with the odds to win, so that's why I'm picking her. Remember to check out Darren's blog on with Streak Advice SPX. Just go to streakadvice.com and go to the daily SPX page. He's got write-ups for all of the weirder sports, the SPX sports as we call them, up there. And always tweet the guys at Streak Advice FC for all this soccer. But I'm going with Li Na this morning. She is the slight favorite, so that's why I'm picking her. The Tour de France, which team will win the stage? I would say any other team. I have to research a little more into this stuff. I know some people that are really big into cycling, and they know which teams do well and which teams don't do well, that kind of thing in these sort of situations. So I'll have to figure that out. But I would think that Omega Pharma and Garmin Sharp are very good teams, but I would say any other team with like a win 2 or less, just because, I don't know too much about that. Now, FIFA U20 World Cup, Mexico and Spain, the U20 teams. Mexico win or draw, or Spain win. I'm picking Spain to win. They dominated in their group play, and I think they won't treat Mexico any differently. It just says what will be the match result in the 90th minute. They can't actually draw because it is a round of 16, so one team has to advance. It's just asking if it's in the first 90 minutes, which team is going to, what the result will be. If it goes to extra time, then Mexico would green. Yeah, but I'm picking Spain here to win. They are very good, and I think they will dominate Mexico today. Now, the UEFA Champions League, EB Stramer or Lusitanos. I'm picking Stramer to win. They haven't lost in the last 5 matches, and they've been very good throughout. Both teams have been. They're both in the UEFA Champions League qualifying, so they have to be good, but I'm going with the win there. Low confidence on that. Ask the guys at Streak Advice FC what they're picking and what they think. Now to get into my specialty, all the other sports. We got some baseball and lots of it this afternoon. I'm only going to talk about five games that I think are important tonight. And you can always tweet me throughout the day about any other game you want. But the first one is the Tigers and the Blue Jays. Doug Fister against Cheng-Meng Wang of the Blue Jays. Fister is 6-5 this year with a 3.50 ERA. Last game was against the Angels. He threw 7 innings, allowing 1 earned run and a no decision. Cheng-Meng Wang on the mound for the Blue Jays. He is 1-1 in the year with a 5.24 ERA. Last game was against Boston. He threw 1 2/3 innings, allowing 7 earned runs and a loss. I'm picking the Tigers in this one today. I like Doug Fister a lot when he's on the mound, and I'm not really confident in Cheng-Meng Wang to be able to hold down this Tigers offense. Cabrera went 0 for 4 the other day, so he stopped his hitting streak. So I think he'll be ready to come back out today and blast some balls, over the wall or whatever. So I'm picking the Tigers here with like a win 4 or less confidence around there. -138 favorites on the money line. Yeah, I just think they're going to be able to. They lead the majors with an average. The Tigers lead the majors with a 279 average and 4.9 runs per game. So, they've been doing very well this whole season offensively, and I think that Cheng-Meng Wang will have a pretty hard time with that today. Now, next up, we got the Giants and the Reds. Reds won last night 8-1. It was delayed due to rain, and it was eventually canceled in the 6th inning. So they won it in 6 innings by a score of 8-1. Tim Lincecum on the mound for the Giants this evening. He is 4-8 on the year with a 4.64 ERA. His last game was against the Dodgers. He threw 5 1/3, allowing 4 earned runs and a loss. Homer Bailey on the mound for the Reds. 4-6 on the year with a 3.88 ERA. His last game was against Oakland. 6 innings, 4 earned, and a loss. I'm picking the Reds here again. They destroyed the Giants last night, and I think the Reds offense will be around again tonight to beat up Lincecum. I mean, he's just not very good. I don't know. They just haven't been good lately, and neither is Lincecum. And the Giants are 2-8 in their last 10 games. Lincecum is 0-5 with a 5.92 ERA in his last 7 road starts. He hasn't been getting a lot of run support, but that shows that the Giants' offense is not good. So I'd be picking the Reds today. Homer Bailey, they are minus 158 favorites on the money line at home today, with like a win 4 or less confidence on that. Should be another game like last night, I would think. Now the Rays and the Astros here today. Yesterday, the Rays destroyed the Astros 12-0. Everybody that was a huge pick on Streak for the Cash last night. Everybody had that one. That one, it was either that or the Reds people had. So it worked out very well. The Rays are minus 172 road favorites today, again. And they have David Price on the mound. He is 1-4 with a 5.24 ERA. His last game was against the Red Sox. He threw 2 1/3, 4 earned runs and a loss. Eric Bedard on the mound for the Astros, 3-3 on the year with a 4.44 ERA. His last game was against the Cardinals, 6 innings, 3 earned and a win. I'm picking the Astros in this one. Sure, they're huge underdogs, and 99.8% of people on Streak for the Cash have picked them right now. I know it's not for another 11 hours, but still, I'm picking the Astros. I think David Price has a crummy game today, and I think Eric Bedard stands out and has a really good game. The Rays have won 6 straight over the Astros, but before this, the Astros were on a little bit of a streak, and not before this, but recently they were on a nice little streak, and I don't know. I just think that the Astros will win. It is baseball; the worst teams do win 60 games, so I think they're going to get this one today in a close one. I'd say a win 3 or less on the Astros today. Yes, I am picking the Astros. Remember that. For when they win, I can brag about that tomorrow. Now, next up is the Dodgers and the Rockies. Clayton Kershaw on the mound for the Dodgers. He is 6-5 on the year with a 2.08 ERA. Last game, he threw 8 innings against the Giants, allowing 2 earned and a win. Roy Oswalt on the mound for the Rockies. He is 0-2 on the year with a 7.36 ERA. Last game was against the Red Sox. 6 innings, 5 earned, and a loss. Dodgers are huge minus 175 favorites, and I am picking the Dodgers today. With Kershaw on the mound. Kershaw's great. He shuts down teams like it's his job, because it really is his job. But yeah, he does really well against everybody. Oswald has not been doing well. He has just been horrendous. I don't know. He's 5-1 with the 2.05 ERA in his last 7 starts against the Dodgers, but he hasn't seen them since 2011. Matt Kemp has not been doing so well against Oswald. He's 1 for 11, but Hanley Ramirez is 11 for 30 with 3 home runs and 3 doubles. And Ramirez is also batting .477 with 5 home runs, 15 RBIs over the last 13 games. So I think Ramirez's offense will be able to be the catalyst today for a Dodgers win. I think this one comes pretty easy for them. They're going to roll past the Rockies tonight. I'd say a win 6 or less around on that. And now the last game of the day, we have the Cardinals and the Angels. Albert Pujols playing the Cardinals for the first time since leaving them. Jared Weaver on the mound for the Angels, 1-4 in the year with a 4.15 ERA. His last game he threw 7 innings, 1 earned run against Detroit in a no decision. Lance Lynn on the mound for the Cardinals, 10-2 on the year with a 3.52 ERA. His last game was against Houston, 7 2/3 innings, 4 earned runs and a loss. Lance Lynn has been doing fantastic this year. Not a lot of people realize that. 10 wins. He has not been doing very well on the road, though. He has a 4.72 road record compared to a 4.72 road ERA compared to a 2.42 home ERA. And he's 0-2 with a 7.71 in 5 career. 0-2 with a 7.71 ERA in 5 career interleague road starts. And he'll face the Angels for the first time tonight. I'm picking the Cardinals, though, in this one. The Angels are on a win streak of 6 right now, and I think they're due a loss. The Cardinals just lost, and they've won 4 of the last 10, and I think they need to get hot, and I think this is their time to get hot. Yadier and Molina will have everybody ready to go for this. Yeah, I mean, the Cardinals are 17 games over 500 for a reason. They're a very good ball club, whereas the Angels have been very inconsistent and not really knowing what they're doing, even with the unreal payroll they have over there. So I'm going Cardinals here. Win 5 or less tonight. The Angels are minus 123 favorites at home, but yeah, I'm going with definitely going with the Cardinals here tonight. So that's a lot of what I wanted to talk about today, everybody. Again, follow at Streak Advice FC, at Streak Advice SPX. Check out StreakAdvice.com. You can never get enough Streak Advice, right? Got a lot of great stuff today. Hopefully to take everybody up to at least a blue star. So my goal this month is to get at least 25% of the group to a blue star. We already have 5 people in the group with a win 5 right now currently. So that's pretty awesome. Hard to do. Got a handful of win 4s and win 3s on the board, and everybody's been doing really well lately. So I don't know if we got anybody on the leaderboard right now, or like on the actual Streak for the Cash leaderboard, but you never know. You can see it's all win 5s on there right now. So and at 3 win 6s. I don't know how people do that. How do you get that? Like, what do you have to do? This guy picked one of the win 6s. Yeah, he just goes, any other cyclist, yes, at least one break of the serve, any other number, no player gets a hit. Yeah, oh yeah, so you got to be good. Okay, 6-0. Imagine that. That's ridiculous. Okay, so that's everything I wanted to talk about today, guys. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Quick Picks. I'm Luke DeVosta for Streak Advice and StreakAdvice.com. Signing off. Have a great rest of your Tuesday, and streak on.